Alright. So now, it's safe to say my double chests are quite the mess right now. They're all unorganized. Not sure how I managed to just get 2 of these after a very short trip to the Nether Fortress last stream. I already got myself 2 of these. I think I'll make another Emberstone pickaxe for now, because this one's about to fall apart. Plus, I'm going to be doing a lot more mining. So I'll be searching for a mine shaft at this point. So first things first, I just want to get these items ready to help me search for one. So minecart and shears. Then some rails after that. Then I'll just grab some leaves quickly. Dark oak leaves. I think these will probably still work the same as regular ones. I just have a preference of carrying, like, only oak leaves. Even though these would still probably be fine also. I'll just keep the dark oak leaves for later, actually. Birch leaves. Huh. Oh, neat. Because I have the full set of Lindamite on. Whenever I hit something with a melee attack, sets it on fire. That's cool. That's just gonna get a bit of extra damage right there. That's pretty neat. Yes, I am definitely gonna have to clean this out. Maybe I could actually throw out a couple items right now. And there's a nice pickaxe. Okay, so what do I absolutely not need? Might as well keep the saplings because I do need like one of each overworld sapling to even get into Percasia, so I'll keep those for now until the realm stone's ready. So there's all this random stuff, it's safe to say I can just throw away. Like, what am I ever going to do with a wooden axe anymore at this point? Not even sure what these are used for anymore. I might just keep the regular sand, but I'll throw out the sandstone. I'll toss this too. Then there's a lot of other stuff here I can probably just throw away as well. Now, where did I leave my flint and steel? Probably should have just gotten rid of some of this clutter earlier. And just so, like, throwing it into the fire destroys it forever. Like, I just want it gone forever, this clutter. I think I can keep the rest of this and still have like quite a bit of inventory space in the chest to keep stuff. We can probably leave the rest of this as is. I really should have just done my best to organize all this stuff sooner. Because my god, do I have my things all over the place at this point. Shield will just go here. I guess we'll just leave the stuff like that for now. So let's just harvest a couple more holly top petals and then plant some more seeds, and then we're gonna go underground. And now you can just conveniently right click, which is nice. To harvest when any of these that are fully grown, you can now right click them. That's nice. So I have Carved Rune of Travel and Carved Rune of Reality, so I need to find like Carved Rune of Focus and Direction, I think. Or is it Direction and something else I have to find? Wait, where's the Enderman? Still can't even see him. Okay, I've lost track of him. Okay, I just got a sharp claw from the dicer, I think. Okay, I've never seen that before either. That's also something new. Oh, nice, just got some ender pearls. Oh, two of them. Neat. So I finished them off with a sword that had looting 1 on it. Now I just got 2 more ender pearls. Right, so I guess we'll dig under right now. I'm gonna take a quick peek underground right now at it. It's actually... Should have tried to just put more stuff away. Because now I'm gonna have like no inventory space for anything. Unless I just throw a couple of things out as I'm actually going on this trip here. So I'm gonna try and just keep my eyes peeled for caves, specifically mine shafts. Don't really see any in this area. Certainly not looking at any right now. I cannot take these guys on right now. I don't have the hunter level for it. I still barely even leveled up hunter at all, so I can only take on like all the hunter mobs I could have taken on at the start of the game anyways. Haven't even hit level 5 yet. Oh, runium. Neat. It just auto smelts because I have the emberstone pickaxe I'm mining it with. Definitely cannot say no to runium ore. I mean, I'm definitely going to be making more runes in the future. Just trying to access more types of magical attacks. So I have to pick those up. Still not seeing any mine shafts right around here. Because what I want to do in those mine shafts is just find loot chests. With those loot chests, look through them and hopefully just find the 2 carved runes I'm missing. Since I know the X-ray trick to just identify mine shafts a lot easier, I feel like going through mine shafts to get those last 2 carved runes is my best bet. That's why I'm looking for them again. Oh wow. Hosts are now going to start appearing. More torn cloth. I guess I might as well pick that up. And we just did it. We just dug down straight into a mine shaft. Now let's start exploring it. I thought we were just gonna get a random cave. No, it's a mine shaft. This works out perfectly. And I'm seeing plenty of runium down here as well. Which just works out so much better for me. I'm seeing runium everywhere down here, it looks like. So I'm just gonna eventually turn all this into more runes. I might be able to go for making a fire staff next if I want to just go back to the nether to make fire runes there. It's gonna be like same damage as the wind staff, but it's also gonna have the added effect of setting whenever like the projectiles hit on fire. If I even want to go for that. Well, I'm definitely gonna take the runium chunks so that I have them for later. Because there's still definitely going to be a couple of staves I really want to have. Hence why I'm just going to need the runes to even use them in the first place. So let's just see how big this mine shaft actually gets. That's a dead end right there. That doesn't lead anywhere new either. Okay, there's also down here I can go. Carved Rune of Travel. I'll definitely take the Rosite. Nah, that's an extra Carved Rune of Travel. I'm just gonna leave it. Since there's only so many items I can carry at this point. So yeah, going for shulker boxes early does seem really tempting. That I can just carry more stuff at a time. Even though it's like a death or glory move, because if I have to fight the Ender Dragon and can't beat her, then I have to delete my world. If I can't beat the Ender Dragon, so it's a pretty high risk, high reward move to go early to get the shulker boxes from the end. And then they're still finding an end city. Not even any carved runes in here at all. I can't even see this thing. Now I'm stuck in a web. Right, this thing seems to be invisible. So I'm just gonna save and quit so that it just appears properly. I was hoping maybe it would stop happening in 3.2. But for whatever reason it still does. Just saving and quitting and then just starting the world usually fixes the problem. Even then it doesn't seem to happen too often anymore. Probably because on average fewer mobs spawn. Okay, I just spotted the cave spider spawner. Probably gonna want to just get rid of that immediately. Not really at that point where I can just farm these things for spider eyes. I'm not even sure if like the magic mending solution has the same crafting recipe it did in like the previous version. That could have changed too for all we know. Probably know, what if it doesn't even use spider eyes anymore? Interesting. I might actually keep this. Oh, I just saw some Rosite. Gimme. I mean, there's still probably going to be uses for Rosite. Especially if it's still used in the magic mending compound. Okay, so it looks like I've now been in all these tunnels already. I think I'm just gonna go look for a new mine shaft at this point. It's starting to look like I might have checked out the entirety of this one now. Okay, this thing better not catch me in a corner. Okay, looks like it's stuck actually. Well, never mind, there's actually a lot more mineshaft. I just wasn't looking hard enough. Another carve rune of travel. I'll just keep the golden apple as soon as I can just find a place to put it. I can just make another oak boat later. Another carve rune of travel down here as well. Direction and space. Those are the two runes I was missing. Now I can just take both of them with me. Direction. What do I not need to keep? I'll put away the one scrap metal. I also want the jade, because it's somewhat rare. Okay, I guess we'll get out of here. So yeah, it was Carve Rune of Direction and Carve Rune of Space. The two I was missing. I have Travel and Reality already with me. And those are the last two I needed. We're gonna start getting ready to leave soon. It's a weird way for that mine shaft to spawn. And I'm actually pretty close to the surface. Neat. Might as well just see this treasure. More runes of direction and space and more jade. Right, we're back on the surface. No, I need to go north like a bunch. I gotta go north about like 500 blocks to get back to my base. Oh, I got slowness. And poison. And two skeletons fighting each other. Okay, the poison seems to be gone already. Oh, I still have slowness from the witch attacking me. No wonder I'm not moving that fast. Just clearing out a bit of grass while we're here still. That looks a lot nicer already. Might just make another double chest quickly. Just to put more stuff into. Yeah, I have to get my chest better organized, so it's just much easier to put stuff away and then take stuff back out later. Otherwise, it's just gonna always be a hassle doing this. Alright, I need more ancient rocks. Let's also get our realm stone out. Let's just build up the rest of the portal here. So we now have a finished portal to one of the custom dimensions. Also gonna put a chest right here, just so we can keep all our realm stones, since they don't actually get consumed anymore upon use. So I can just use the same realm stones over and over again once I have them. So rather than have to make like a portal for every dimension that I'm gonna want to go to, which might be all of them, I can just keep all the realm stones in this chest here, and when I want to go and just redirect it to another dimension, I just take the appropriate realm stone out and use it on the portal. So for all purposes now, Barthos is considered early game. It's now considered a tier 1 dimension alongside Nether, because it's immediately accessible from the overworld. Well, assuming like you can get the blaze rods from some of the overworld, which doesn't really happen. To get the blaze rods to make the Eye of Ender, you do have to go to the Nether, but let's just assume that that wasn't the case. Barathos would just be accessible from the overworld. It used to be locked behind both Mysterium and Runendor, but now it's just like you can get there from the overworld as soon as you can actually make a Carved Rune of Power. I'm tempted to just enchant a couple of these armor pieces before going in. Sharpness 1 only, really? I guess we'll just take Protection 2 on the chest plate and the legs for now. Knockback 1 seems pretty useful. I think I'll just take that also while we're at it. And then into Barathos we go. Hopefully I'm not going to get torn apart here. Sky I'm pretty sure these giant dark bananas here will no longer just attack you by default. I think you know how I need to attack them first. I actually do want to bring a shield here. I just realized I want to bring a shield there just for safe measures. Just for good measure, I'm bringing a shield. I guess we can also put this away for later use as well, and then we're just going to go back in. Actually, I just realized I want to bring some string and some reinforced cloth. Because as soon as I can get the Blazium and the Baronite, I can just make myself a bow right away. Also some holly top petals. Iron nuggets. So I can actually make myself some arrows. No point in actually making a bow if I'm not going to have any arrows to use them. If I don't have arrows to use, no point in bringing these. So let's make a stack of arrows also while we're at it. Then bring some of the materials required to just make the rest of the bow. Okay, now let's go for real to Barathos. Just a couple of other things I wanted to bring. How dangerous are these guys still? Okay, they seem to be neutral mobs. Yeah, these guys seem to be completely neutral. I'm assuming I'll have to attack them first for them to actually start being dangerous. Same goes with the giant bananas. Okay, so now ivory comes from some of the Barathos mobs, it looks like. So yeah, my portal's right about here. Just so I know where I'll need to run back to later. Okay, now the water doesn't turn green here anymore. I remember it used to. Now, I'm wondering what I'm going to do with these Varsium ingots. What I definitely want to do right now is just get my hands on some Baronite and some Blazium. And then from there, just make myself a bow. And we're looking at the Baronite already. Now, down here, there should be Blazium. Whilst also being a lot of lava down here, because it's going to be, like, at that Y level where lava starts appearing. Yeah, so Barathos is now considered an early game dimension. I also did look this up ahead of time, and no, you can't just make a lot of money here anymore with Palladium ingots. They don't just turn to 20 silver coins a pop anymore. Oh, speaking of Palladium ingots. Alright, so Baron Bow. So now we have another ranged weapon that I don't need to just consume runes to use. This one just uses up arrows, which I have plenty of. I might just grab a bit more of like all the ore types here. Then maybe just fight some more stuff on the surface. Yeah, it is pretty handy that my Emberstone pickaxe is just auto-smelting this stuff. Reunited with the Baron Bow at last, but it's going to be much weaker than it used to be. Still reunited at last. Instead of getting it off a specific mob, you now just craft it. Okay, this thing still leaves a trail of fire wherever it walks. I see it didn't stop doing that. So it's just gonna make whatever it drops much more difficult to pick up. Because the fire could just destroy whatever he does drop if it lands on it. Oh, that also drops Ivory the Killer. Oh, Parasect, long time no see. I guess I should maybe just try and figure out what crafting recipes Blazium might actually be used in. I know the Baron Bow is like... I know the Baron Bow already, but what are the other crafting recipes it might be used in? I think I'll probably just stop looking for Blazium at this point. Just come back down here later if there are any interesting crafting recipes with it. Because there's no longer any need to gather as much of it as humanly possible. Because it doesn't make you a ridiculous amount of money anymore. Like, you can no longer get like 20 silver coins per Blazium ore you mine. Right, I can't even see what's hitting me. I'll just save and quit again, so whatever is hitting me just appears. Oh shit. Can I kill this thing? Oh, that was close. Barely had any time to react to that even. Didn't even get that much time to react to what was going on. Like, I just load up the world and immediately it starts attacking me. That plus, there really wasn't too many places to run away to either. Couldn't really run away to too many places either. Well, at least everything I need to fight is taking a lot more knockback than it used to. That was kind of another common complaint about most of the enemies in this mod. Like, it just felt more difficult because most of them were very resistant to knockback. Now, overall, these guys are a lot less resistant to it. So you can just hit something and give yourself more time to run away from it if you don't want to have to fight it. I have like 5 torches left. Probably not going to stay underground for too much longer at this point. Why does it look like this thing's legs are backwards? Looks like this thing's legs are on backwards, I don't know why. And how is it still not dead either? Man, how many hits can this one guy take? That's gonna finish him off. How many hits did that one guy even take? He must have been at least 20 hits or something. I'm guessing maybe he can regenerate health or something like that. I'm gonna see if I can just use just enough items to see what Blazium ore is used in. I can craft and smelt with it, but what is this stuff actually used in? Oh, I can right click to actually look at stuff that it's used in. So I can make a sword and a staff with it. Some bows, and a Blazium block. Can also make like a blaster, it looks like. Some armor. I can make armor with this. Oh, I can make like what looks like a shotgun. Baronite, Blazium, Iron Ingot, Gunpowder. I can make myself a shotgun with this stuff. I mean, I used to just look at all the crafting recipes anyways, but the wiki is currently probably still, for the most part, out of date. Just so I know, like, what I can make. Then I have to figure out how to make spread shots again, assuming that's changed as well. Alright, what is hitting me? This thing looks like it does quite a bit of damage. I'll just get my shield back in the offhand for now. And start just looking around to see if I can find anything important on the surface. I have quite a few Baron tokens. I want to see if I can maybe cash them in for anything. There's this building. And there's also what looks like a hive right here. So that's where you spawn in the Hive King. Except I'm missing the Hive chunk. I don't have that just yet. Oh, I just got one from one of the flies. One of the flies just dropped it. I'm not going to try and spawn in the boss right away, though. As tempting as it might be, I'm not going to do it now. So I'm definitely going to write down these coordinates, because they're pretty important. Because there's both like a Hive King and a Lotto Man right next to each other at these coordinates, so I'm definitely going to write them down. As tempting as it is to fight the Hive King right now, I'd rather just come back with even better gear before even attempting it. First things first, like, I have only 2 pieces of armor enchanted, and even then I can just get like an entirely better armor set later. Lotto Totem for 28 tokens. Treasure Box for 21 Lotto tokens. Oh, I can get my runes from here. I could alternatively just buy rune boxes for my runes with tokens if I don't want to have to go craft them myself with the runation level needed to do so. Or I could just buy the Lotto Totem and see what reward I get out of it. Not enough space to use it. How much space do I need to place it down? Choose wisely. I'm guessing I chose incorrectly, right? Okay, so the flies can drop hive chunks. I remembered it used to be only the parasects that could drop it. Apparently now flies can also drop it. I kind of want more tokens. If I can just get these things' attention, that would be great. But they're currently not paying any attention to me. Alright, level 8 innervation. Not bad. Alright, so there's the undead herald who used to be called Soul Agent. Guy now just sells banners. Because that's what all undead heralds do. So 32 Baron tokens for a Baron banner. I'm pretty sure these are still just purely decorative items. So I won't really bother collecting them. So I see more portals, so if I want to leave right now, I can. I might just leave Barthos for now and return to it later. I'll just return here some other time. So now I have even more loot to sift through. Right, so iron ingots. Did I even leave myself any gunpowder? No, I don't seem to have any gunpowder lying around. Must have not even kept any. Also, I know I'd be making a shotgun, so what's the crafting recipe on spread shot again? Limonite bullets. Oh, now it uses gunpowder to make limonite bullets. So limonite and gunpowder, it's as simple as that. So now I might actually want to start collecting gunpowder at this point, because I can make myself a shotgun. Just give myself yet another option for a ranged weapon. What I'd also like to do is get Precasia unlocked, but that means I'm going to have to find one of every overworld sapling, which does include having to find the jungle, so let's just group up all the saplings we already have. I'd also have to get to a taiga biome to take a spruce sapling. And then just grab an acacia sapling from one of the nearby savannas. But the tedious part is going to be finding that jungle. But I might as well just get started on that right now, since it's going to have to happen eventually that we find the jungle. It's going to have to be done eventually, there's no avoiding it. So I might as well just get on the search right now and see how I do. So that's the savanna biome right there. I just need to get one sapling from it. So I just need one of these leaves to drop a sapling for me. There we go. So I'll probably just go south a long ways to see if we can maybe find the jungle. I'll try going south first. Certainly gonna get easier now that I have a decent ranged weapon on hand. And as soon as I just make a bunch of spread shots, get like another piece of gunpowder to just make the gun itself, I'll then have another option for a ranged weapon. I'll then be able to use a shotgun. I still have plenty of arrows. I'm still doing fine. I have 49 arrows on me. Okay, speaking of gunpowder and creepers, there's a creeper right there. I see some walking gunpowder. Oh, there's some blood hunt mobs that just didn't disappear earlier. I'm gonna guess I've been to this village already in the desert here. Oh, this thing's not even coming anywhere close to me. Not even sure if I'm hitting them right now, my arrows or not. Might as well just take the hunter experience. I've probably been to this village already a while back. Just make the slab. I currently am trying to look for a jungle right now. I'm nowhere near my base, so I doubt I'll be making slabs at the moment. But I'm definitely gonna have to give that a try still. Just wondering if the creation skill got reworked in any way. Just wonder where that noise is coming from. So I've gone like 1,000 blocks south already, and I've just seen deserts and savannas so far. Oh, speaking of like deserts and savannas, there's another village. This one looks especially nice with the acacia wood. Oh, Fizz is hi there. Still got a bit of that cough and sore throat, but it should be going away by the end of the weekend, for sure. If not, then I might, like, see a professional. Did I see your PM? If not, then I might consider contacting a doctor. Your PM. I'll just leave this on pause, just to be safe while I open up Discord to see it. As soon as Discord opens up, that is. It's taking a while. So yeah, so once I look at that, I'm gonna just get back to looking for that jungle. Because to get to Berkasia now, you need one of every overworld sapling. So you still need to find a jungle ultimately to actually get into that dimension. Finding the jungle is still required for the jungle sapling. Before that, it used to be just kill a mob that spawned only in the jungles. Now let's grab a sapling that's exclusive to jungles. So this rare biome still has to be found. Should start up any minute now. Oh, nice. So 104 in-game time. Yeah, physicists just got a new in-game time for a randomized Super Metroid. Yeah, I just saw. A new personal best from running randomized Super Metroid seeds. Not even that much in this village. So I'll just keep on looking for that jungle at this point. Yeah, those certainly would have helped a lot going into Lower Norfair. And I think I actually see my jungle biome already. I think I already see it. Okay, I got super lucky. I got super lucky again to not even find this too far from my base. Yep, jungle already. This could have taken hours for all we know to find. And I get one within like 10 to 15 minutes of looking. This could have easily taken hours. Maybe even longer than that. So now I ultimately just need a jungle sapling. So once we can get a jungle sapling to drop, then we can just leave the jungle and get back to our base. And this is it right here, jungle sapling. Since the jungle wood is pretty nice, I could maybe just opt to grab some more of it. Not gonna go that deep into here. Mainly just gonna grab some wood and maybe more saplings and then leave. Are there subcategories for like number of players running at a time? Because like number of players is obviously gonna make a difference. So like the more players you add, like probably the less each player can just contribute. The time stops when one of the two players enters the ship to end the game. Okay, so it doesn't stop when both of them do, it stops when only one does. So let's just start getting back home with what we have. I'm already running a timer myself for it. Whenever we do those together, I'm already running a timer. Well, if you're entering the ship first, that is. Well, whoever enters the ship first, that's when the time stops. Yeah, same here. Might just take a bit of a break after the stream's done and then just join back up with you pretty soon. Right now we're at Hunter level 4. Oh, nice. 2 more Ender Pearls. There's this giant flying one again from the Blood Hunt event. Yeah, if it doesn't fly too far off, I should be able to kill him with my Baron Bow. Yes, I finally did come across a bow. Pretty decent one for this early on in the game. It's actually nowhere near as strong as the bow was at one point in the mod. In 3.1.2, this bow was just way stronger. But it got restatted to just be weaker because you can now get it much earlier in the game. So it just made perfect sense to restat it. To just be like a lot worse. And I'm halfway to Hunter level 5. Man, it's just almost impossible to get close to these guys and hit them. You really have to fight them from far away or just safe spot them. I suppose I'll still take the Rammerhead hide. Assuming that's still used to spawn in one of the bosses on the overworld. Assuming that's still used to fight Smash. Just wondering what boss loot's gonna look like in 3.2. Because I've yet to fight any bosses. I mean, I actually do have a hive chunk from Barathos already, but I don't really feel like fighting any bosses right now. I'd want to just power up my gear even further. I'd want to enhance all my equipment further before taking on any bosses. Alright, Hunter level 5. We just got like 2 Hunter levels on our way to the jungle and back. Yeah, once you can actually start killing these Rammerheads reliably, they're a decent source of Hunter experience. This is probably easily the best way to do it also. Just pillow up 3 blocks and kill them from up there. Probably now the best way to train Hunter in the early game is just doing that. Still have to do a bit of walking through the desert. Oh, that's just some scrap metal. I'll still grab it though, regardless. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, so now we're back at our base with all this stuff. So now have... I'm still missing, actually, a spruce sapling. So I just have to find either a taiga biome or extreme hills biome and grab one from there. And then we'll have one of every world sapling at that point. So we're almost there. Not quite there yet, but we're getting close. So let me take a shotgun frame. So what was the crafting recipe on this again? Let me see. Shotgun frame. I probably already don't remember the crafting recipe on this thing. I probably already don't remember this crafting recipe at all. I'm trying every combination I can think of. I'll probably just have to look it up again. Baronite, Blazium, Iron Ingot, Gunpowder. I didn't remember it exactly by heart. Probably wasn't going to anyways. red rocket. Now, if I can make any spread shots, that would be nice. I have plenty of limonite on me, but I only have, like, still 5 more gunpowder, so I won't be making too much of anything, really, with that. How much ammunition can I make with this still? Even though it's probably not going to be much. So, alright, so that looks about right. I don't know why it's not letting me craft it, though. Let me try this again. Spread shot. Limonite bullet. Gunpowder. Limonite ingot. I don't know why it's not letting me make this. So this should work. Okay, now it's working. Yeah, I got like 10 spread shots. Just 10. And I just used up like 2 already. Just by firing this thing once. Actually, no, it still used up 1 at a time. And now I got like 6 left. Yeah, so we're gonna need more gunpowder, clearly. I have like pretty much no ammo to even use at all. I can enchant this right on the vanilla enchantment table too if I want. And I can get shell 3 on it, which increases damage dealt by 30%. I can just enchant it straight on the enchantment table if I want to. Same goes for the Baron bow, but then again, you're able to do that anyways. So I now have another ranged weapon. So we're actually not doing too bad so far. We have something else we can use right now if we want to. We just have to get more ammunition for it. Which our best bet would be to just kill creepers for gunpowder. And that would be our source of ammo right there. So I guess until next time then. Because I already got quite a bit done this stream. We just made ourselves a bow, a shotgun. So we're now getting more options for ranged weapons already.